Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by Joan Holland. Now, this is an older deck, but it's super good, and I think you'll enjoy using it. If it's something that interests you, I really think it's nice. It's a good deck. So again, here's this little tricksy because it says the Psychic Tarot, but it's an Oracle deck. So it's sort of tarot and sort of Oracle, and I'll show you what I mean by that. It's a 65 card deck. Again, it's by Joan Holland. This is what the sides look like, and it's published by Hay House Lifestyles. And the back says, and it was $18.95 in the U.S., $19.95 in Canada, $14.99 in the UK, and it says publisher's price higher in other countries. All right, so it says the 65 beautifully illustrated cards in this deck will create a powerful bridge between your psychic abilities and the ancient knowledge and meanings of the tarot, and will help you develop intuitive insights about all areas of your life, including love and relationships, business matters, and even career changes. All right, so it goes on. And by the way, Joan Holland has written several books, including this one, Bridging Two Realms. And I'm going to include this in a 2 for You book review. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comment section. And he also wrote The Spirit Whisperer and Born Knowing. So Joan Holland is a busy man. And let's take a look at this deck. It's a 2-piece top and bottom box. It's solid, heavy cardboard. This is what the inside looks like. And let's take a look at the guidebook. So you can tell I've had this for a while. It's a little used, but it's a good one. So anyway, this is a sort of glossy cover, soft cover book. It is, here's Joan Holland. I hope you could see that. He's an internationally renowned psychic medium and teacher. You've probably heard of him. And this was published in 2007 by Hay House, so it's been around for a while. Table of contents. So this is, it talks about understanding the card structure. And there are major arcana cards and there are minor arcana cards. We have physical cards, which would be like pentacles. We have emotional cards, which are like cups. Mental, which would be like swords. And spiritual, which would be like violet. And then there's a set of chakra cards, 7 chakra cards. And then we have an introduction. Understanding the card structure, again, about the major and minor cards. And then about the chakra cards. And it talks about getting started, how to use the cards. There's single card readings. There's a 3-card spread, past, present, future. A 5-card spread. A yearly forecast spread. And then it talks about psychic development, clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, and then color interpretation. And then we have numerological meanings. So this is really quite an in-depth book, which I love. Symbols and images. And then we go to the major arcana card. So for each major arcana card, there's the number of the card, the title of the card, a small black and white picture of the card. And then there is a description and meaning of the card. And then at the end it says the traditional tarot archetype for this one is the Fool, and it does that for each card. So we have, again, number, title, picture, description, and traditional tarot archetype. So that's good to know. And we'll do a 1-card reading at the end so we can see, you can see how the book is written. And then it goes to the minor arcana cards, and we go to each suit. Like the physical suit has a red border, and again, the number, the title of the card, the picture, and the meaning. And then we go through each of the suits like that. And then at the end, we're going to have the chakra cards. All right, so that is the book. And then we have a section, recommended resources, about the artists, So there are multiple artists. Joan, the paintings on the fronts of each card are by the artist John Matson. And then the painting on the back of each card, called the Fractal River Paradigm, is by the artist Van Doorn Hinnant. And it talks about him and how to reach them. And I'll include this in the description box. And it talks about the author and how to reach him, and I'll include that as well. And then there's more publisher information. So that is the guidebook. Nice and thick little book. I hope you could see that while I was describing it. Okay, and then the inside of the box looks like this. The cards have the back covers like this. They're medium weight cardstock. This is what the back looks like. There are no reverse meanings given in there. These are glossy cards, and I love the gold metallic border. Oh, baby, look at that shine. Beautiful. All right, so we'll go through each card, and then we'll do a one-card reading so you can see how the book's written. So we have 0, and these are the major arcana cards, which have a black border. So, New Beginnings. Card 1, Awareness. 2, Intuition. 3, Fertility. Of course, that'd be the Empress. 4, Authority. 5, Wisdom. And the numbers really make sense on the major arcana cards. Number 6, Harmony. Number 7, Triumph. Number 8, Power. Number 9, Solitude. Number 10, Destiny. 11, Balance. 12, Sacrifice. 13, Transformation. 14, Patience. 15, Temptation. 16, Disruption. 17, Hope. 18, Shadow. 19, Light. 20, Truth. 21, the Universe. Okay, so those are all the major arcana cards. Then we have the purple cards, which are spirit, or with a violet border. These are the spiritual cards, which would be equivalent to, if this were a tarot deck, equivalent to wands. Okay, so there's 1, Passion Ignited. 2, The Waiting Game. 3, Partnerships and Alliances. 4, Foundation and Achievements. 5, Obstacles and Challenges. 6, Victory and Success. 7, Stand Your Ground. 8, Accelerated Motion. And these are similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith meanings. 9, Spiritual Strength. 10, and then we have the next. Okay, so each suit has 1 through 9. And then we come to the green suit, which again is the emotions. So all of the emotion cards, which would be cups in a standard tarot deck. Then we have 1, which is Love Begins. 2, Spiritual Union. 3, Rejoice in Celebration. 4, Discontent and Boredom. 5, Emotional Loss. 6, Memories of Love. 7, Choose Wisely. 8, Emotional Withdrawal. 9, Fulfillment of Wishes. Okay, and then, of course, the 9 of Cups in a regular tarot deck is known as the Wish card, so that's similar. And then we have the Indigo cards, which would be, of course, the Swords, or the mental, issue or cards, or mental themed cards. So we have Triumph and Success. 2, Mental Conflict. 3, Heartache and Loss. 4, Rest and Rejuvenation. 5, Conflict and Defeat. 6, Moving On. 7, Deception and Envy. 8, Trapped in Fear. 9, Suffering in Silence. And that's it for the Swords. And then we have, of course, the red border, which are the cards that represent the physical, which would be Pentacles in a regular tarot deck or a Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. Okay, so 1, prosperity begins. 2, movement, choices, and decisions. 3, recognition and reward. 4, firm foundation. 5, financial and material changes. 6, material and spiritual prosperity. 7, patience and planning. 8, positive movement forward. 9, material harvest. And then we have the chakra cards, which have a black border, and they're colored for each chakra. So base chakra is first card, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra. All right, so that is the deck. Again, there are 65 cards. All right, so let's see how they shuffle. So they're a little big for my hands, but they shuffle nicely. They don't stick together. So we are going to do a reading to see what Spirit has to say to you through this deck. But let me shuffle them a little bit. And this way you can see again how the book is written to see if you can relate to it. I really like these cards. Of course, I'm a sucker for shiny borders, which I love. Alright, Spirit, what do you have to say to us through this deck today? What do you have to say to the viewer? There it is, the third eye chakra. Something's going on with your third eye chakra, or there needs to be something going on with it. So let's see what the card says. Let's see what the book says. Alright, so let's look up number 6 chakra card. Is page 163. And this is what it says. Third eye chakra. Key facts. The color for it is indigo. The sound is Om. The element is light. The gland is the pituitary. And the key words are I see. It says this is the most often talked about of all the chakras, and clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center. Found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose, it works closely with the throat and crown chakras and will assist you with your psychic and intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it's important to remember that they should all be in balance in order to work in unison and harmony. All right, so that's something. Maybe those are some of the activities you want to take up. Again, they're walking meditation, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, or color therapy, or all of them. All right, you know what? Let's get one more card so we can see. So you can see how the regular cards are written, either the major arcana or the minor arcana cards. Let's see. So Spirit, what else do you have to say for our viewer today? What else do you have to say to our viewer today? Okay, and this is card number 3 in the indigo, and it's heartache and loss. So this would be equivalent to the 3 of Swords. Let's see. And 117. And you know, this 3 of Swords came up yesterday for a reading. So someone out there is suffering a heartache or a loss right now. This is what it says. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, It can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. All right, friends, and that was your message today from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And friends, that was my review of John Holland's Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, published by Hay House in 2007. Like I said, it's an older deck, but it is a fantastic deck. It has so many possibilities, and it's I just think it's excellent. So, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.